In this episode, we carry on sharing the holy teachings of Sanatan Dharma, also in Mexico. We reach in Puerto Vallarta, from Puerto Vallarta to Guadalajara, from Guadalajara to Mexico City. In Mexico City we fly shortly to Tulum, Tulum back to Mexico City, and final retreat in Puebla to then conclude our trip.
Each week is a different chapter and you feel like a part of you is staying behind and then a full new story. So this is our week number 5 more or less, 5 or 6, and we have 3 weeks to go and looking forward to see what Mexico brings.
We had a full luggage inspection and
Confiscado.
A ver, haz lo que tengas que hacer. Son como raíces cortadas.
We won't be able to do any yagna or anything else.
Aditya was clever enough that when they took almost everything out, I asked about the dog and she said, this dog here is for vegetables and fruits and seeds. The other dog over there is for drugs, weapons and all those things. And Aditya says, oh, thanks God the other dog doesn't get us. And I'm like, don't make such jokes here. We are still in the border control. They're gonna keep us the whole day.
Hi, how are you? We are here in Mexico, Puerto Vallarta. Everybody happy.
We just finished one program in a yoga center, chanting and satsang, and now we are on the way to the next destination for Abhishekam, Kirtan and satsang. After the events, we went for a spontaneous dinner with some of the people, and we spotted a family of raccoons on their nightly excursions. The next day brought a completely different kind of adventure. We were invited to visit a Waldorf school. This is Temazcal, an ancient sauna used in Mesoamerica for healing and purification. The kids were adorable, really smart questions, but absolutely no patience to wait for the full answers. And off we go to the next event. It's an important information here.
Please do not take the plants by mistake.
Un mantra es algo que nos protege de la mente que también abre el corazón. After the event, on the way home, we see some tacos and we are hungry, so let's have some tacos. This is the security guy at the gate where we stay, deep asleep. The next day we were invited to a wedding to do some kirtan, satsang and a puja.
Bienvenido.
Gracias.
Haría un placer.
¿Qué es la cosa más importante de mi vida? Es la procura, la búsqueda por Dios, por el amor divino, por el crecimiento espiritual. Es el primer puesto. Entonces, estar junto con alguien que también tiene esa idea es algo muy lindo.
¡Saquen los billetes!
This is peyote or hickory.
Don't eat it.
Besides exotic plants, you can also find exotic animals and cars. The day concludes with another event, and on the way home, the discussion.
¿Te gusta la comida italiana o no?
Sí.
If our driver likes Italian food. For some reasons, I had my ear blocked. Rishi Aditya tried to unblock it, but it didn't help. My ears got cleaned.
Contigo no.
I have supersonic sound, and he thinks he also doesn't hear, but
Están limpios. My ears are clean. Sí, Rishi, Sammy.
The first chapter of our Mexico journey concluded with an amazing yagna. Over 70 wonderful souls joined us, some following us from place to place. Despite the blazing heat, the night was incredibly uplifting, filled with yagna, satsang, kirtan, and countless blessings. A truly unforgettable ending of this first chapter in Puerto Vallarta.
Puerto Vallarta, outside! Mexico, we are outside!
Okay, full police control here, coming out from the city. No tolerance in drinking. Dos café, un agua de coco.
Una cervecita o algo.
We're about to leave Puerto Vallarta for Guadalajara. It's a few hours drive. We are just here in the Oxxo to get some snacks. It's an experience which you have to have
I
when
like
you are
the
in
colors.
Mexico. And the music.
The colors also.
The music. Listen to the music.
Sí, sabe, sintético.
After a few hours drive, we reached Guadalajara, Casa Lakshmi, a temple for Mahalakshmi. This temple was created about a year ago, and it's also my first visit to this temple. We had prayers, Om chanting, satsang, and we were planning how we're gonna attract more people to this temple to make Lakshmi more happy and share her grace with many people.
Estamos en el centro de Guadalajara, bueno, muy cerca, en el expiatorio.
Funny enough, our excursion to the city was very fruitful. The beautiful thing about this church, besides that it was a nice building, was that many people were there, young people, old people, all kinds of people. And you could see that they are there because they sincerely believe, because they sincerely want to pray, and not just because of a show and because of a must to be there. Still, it was funny when we came out of the church. It felt a little bit like a different world, as if in the church everything is holy and outside it's a little bit not unholy, but you get what I mean.
Todo vegano, ricco e sano.
We met random people in the place, talked with them. They were kind and funny at the same time.
Mexico, nightlife is alive. People hanging out, playing music.
Guadalajara los recibe con los brazos abiertos, porque los tapatíos, 100% tapatíos, somos muy hospitalarios.
Que les vaya bien y buen provecho a cada uno y a cada quien. Gracias por el...
And the good thing was that they were actually interested, and they came for the future events, and some of them sticked around the whole week. So I would say it was a success to go to the city of Guadalajara. The next day started with an Om chanting at the Holistic Center. The owner of this center had a very interesting encounter with Bhakti Marga. She saw in the fountain the form of Mavatar Babaji in a meditation pose.
We are going to have an interview in Golden Member Radio, Guadalajara. And we have a 1 hour interview and we have no clue what are we going to talk about because we didn't receive any question. So we shall see. Okay.
Ok, pues vamos y esperamos a que Sara nos diga, mira, vamos a ir a este lugar, no, para acá, y así. Y a ella le tocó robo. Entonces, ella tiene que anunciarte en barra libre, no es un gasto, es una inversión con...
Good time to start.
Bueno, pues ya tenemos aquí a nuestros invitados especiales del día de hoy.
Me siento iluminada.
Swami Aniruddha.
Swami Aniruddha.
Y Rishi Aditya.
90%.
90%.
Dadas por Paramahamsa.
No.
Paramahamsa
Vishwananda.
Vishwananda.
Mejor ustedes. Bienvenidos. Bienvenidos.
Gracias.
¿Es una diferencia entre los monjes hindús o monjes tibetanos? ¿Cuál es la diferencia entre ellos y ustedes, monjes hindús?
Unos son tibetanos, otros hindúes.
Nada más. ¿Así no? Ah, está bien, pues, permiso.
Obvio, ¿no?
Oye, espérate. Yo pensé que era buena onda, si estás bien tonta.
Esa esquina. Sí.
Estás bien tonta. Ya me voy, pues, con...
Espérate, es que ahí te va. Teníamos una parte súper errónea.
For lunch, we were every day hosted at the house of Abuela, means the grandmother, with delicious Mexican food. And between the events, we made puja course, music course, so that people go a little bit deeper into the teachings of Bhakti Marga and the teachings of Guruji. In this group, many people were ready to get the Om chanting blessing, which is great to share the good vibrations in Guadalajara. We had the best kirtan in Guadalajara with this group. It was amazing. And then we were invited for an Argentinian pizza at some friend's house. While some of us came with car sharing, some of the ladies came with broom sharing. One takeaway of Guadalajara was the realization that when something doesn't go well, it's good to point it out, but you also have to be careful to not hang on negativity because it will not bring positivity. So once you start to put a good vibe into it, believe in the positivity just comes back. We had a lot of fun. We remodeled the temple. This is Jesus with his papa.
With the father.
With his father. These are our caretakers of the house.
Javier,
El único, el inigualable, Emilio.
Garland's making.
Está tener puja aquí.
Jay, preparando prasad, dicen hola.
We had different events with very beautiful people. Nice people came and were hanging around basically every event with us. Ayer hicimos la Satyanarayana puja, que es una...
I was interrupted because there's a surprise from Guadalajara.
Mexican style.
Mexican style, and then I can carry on with.
They even surprised us with the mariachis while we did the Abhishekam to Mahalakshmi with the Kalash from the Satyanarayana puja.
Pasa. Musiquita, ¿sí?
Aquí está.
No, pero necesita foto blanca.
Was really beautiful. You could see how the core group got enthusiastic and activated, and how much they have the willingness to move things and to share love of Guruji in future.
Esta es la famosa carretera a Guadalajara. 5 carriles. Modo rápido.
That's why you shouldn't eat any chickens. Look at these poor creatures.
We reached the airport where we got the taste of what we're going to experience in the next episode in Mexico City during the Day of the Death. And much more. Stay tuned. Jai Gurudev.